Jackson throws, got a man wide open. It's Andrews. They dropped the ball. Roll, flip it, got it. Oh, the ball was dropped. He had the 2-point conversion in his hands.
Drop as well earlier, and for the game to go possibly to overtime.
Okay, so that was a terrible loss at ending to the season. If you're a Ravens fan, to go out like that is just absolutely gut-wrenching, especially on a routine type of play. But interestingly enough, it seems like this was the exact same play call in the game against the Steelers a few years back with the same end result. That said, I know most fans are blaming Mark Andrews for the loss. The only excuse he has is that he slipped and the ball was slippery from the shitty weather. But nonetheless, you gotta catch that ball. You have one job to do, and that is to catch that effing ball. Anyways, Lamar Jackson, after the game, had some choice words about his team's performance in the playoff game, so take a listen to what he says here. Mind you, emotions are running high after the game.
Lamar, you've been with Mark Andrews a long time.
Yeah.
What do you say to him after that 2-point conversion?
We're a team. First half, I had 2 costly turnovers. Me not holding the safety, me just knowing the coverage, me knowing it was a man, threw a BS interception. It was 7-7 at the time. I believe they scored after that. Battle back, fumble, snap, trying to make something happen. Couldn't throw. It was like a RPO play, so I couldn't really throw the ball to likely. The offensive line was down the field, so I was trying to make something happen. Tried to squeeze the ball, it slipped out my hand. Von Miller picked it up, got some yards. I think that led to points for them. So it's a team effort out there. He been busting his behind, he making plays happen out there on that field for us. Came up short, and like I've been saying all season, every time we in situations like this, turnovers play a factor, penalties play a factor. Tonight, the turnovers, you can't have that shit, and that's why we lost the game, because as you can see, we moving the ball wonderfully. It's hold on to the fucking ball. I'm sorry for my language, but this shit annoying. I'm tired of this shit, man.
You and Josh after the game, can you share with us what that exchange was?
Exchange with Josh?
When Josh came.
Oh, Josh Allen.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, man. Just we competing. We competing. Don't get me wrong, but hats off to him. Hats off to me. That's what he said to me. Great players. Recognize greatness, and we both recognize each other. But I told him, man, go get something, go win something, man. MVP, Super Bowl, do something. I want him to be successful.
Talk to Mark after the game. I know you guys are really close.
Yeah, I talked to him on the sideline, but I'm just as hurt as Mark. I don't. It ain't his fault. Like, all of us played a factor in that game. It's a team effort. I'm not gonna put that on Mark, bro, because he been battling all season. He been doing all the great things he's been doing all season. It don't always go our way. We want it to, but at the wrong time, it's like it's not going our way. We need to figure that out.
Lamar, we know how kind of focused and locked in you always are trying to get to that Super Bowl.
Yeah.
How difficult is it at this moment to know it's going to be another year before you can begin a pursuit for that again?
Man, I just got to get over this, because we right there. I'm tired of being right there. We need to punch it in. We need to punch in that ticket. But bro, we gotta get right all season, man. Get right all season.
Mark, what do you feel like you need to do to avoid those things? I know simple as holding on to the ball, like you said, but what do you feel like you need to do to take that, or you guys need to do to take that next step?
I don't even know how you want me to answer that question, man. Like, you basically said it, and I said it. Protect the ball. We're not having this convo. You're not asking that question, because if we protect the ball, we still on the field. Now, I believe we driving the ball down the field and we pump points. I don't care if it's a field goal or a touchdown. And there was 3 opportunities that those guys had on their defense that they made for their team to win. We didn't do what we were supposed to do, protecting the ball. That's the number 1 priority. We didn't do it. Especially me. I'm the leader. I got to protect the ball, So I'm hot.
2 more. Outside of protecting the ball, was there anything you saw different from obviously earlier in the season when you played the Bills? Was there anything defensively that you saw that was a different players tonight?
Nah. They had different players on the field, but not really. They didn't do anything spectacular.
More obviously the locker room's going to be different. There's going to be different guys, but
Yeah.
what do you see as the potential going forward with this team?
Man, guys who was here, hats off to all the guys, man. Our unit, man. The players who was all on the journey together, man. Because some pieces was added to the team late. Guys stepped up, stepped in. Guys went down. Guys came in and helped us be in this situation. Unfortunately, some of the guys won't be here next year. But hopefully the guys who are returning had that steam from this game, to enter next season.
All right, thanks, Lamar.
Appreciate y'all.